Mario Odyssey 2 is easily my most wanted game of 2021, and while I wouldn't be disappointed if Mario Galaxy 3 got announced, I still would really prefer it not to be, as it might have taken development time away from Odyssey 2. But anyway, what do I want in the sequel of the Switch's 3D Mario game? Let's discuss. The look and feel of Odyssey 1 are absolutely incredible. The controls feel almost flawless, and it's just fun to run around in the world. So don't fix what's not broken and have Odyssey 2 share its engine with its predecessor. I have a few kingdom ideas that I'd like to share with you, one of them being the Canyon Kingdom. It's basically a massive canyon located in the middle of the desert where you have to explore the inside of the canyon. Another one of my concepts is where Mario has to climb a massive snowy mountain, sort of like Tall Mountain from Mario 64, and there might be like a big boss at the top, maybe even the Chill Bully from Mario 64. And for my third idea, I'd like there to be a Bowser's Castle Kingdom, as we never really get to explore Bowser's Castle in a 3D Mario game. Mario 64 has those linear platforming sections for their Bowser levels, Mario Odyssey has the Japanese-inspired Bowser's Kingdom and Moon Kingdom, and Sunshine has a volcano for its final level. And while 64 and Odyssey have really good final levels, and Sunshine has an honestly really lazy final platforming segment, I'd just really love to explore the inside of a traditional Bowser's Castle. And of course, Delfino Plaza, the thing that they patched out from the globe. I honestly think it's impossible for it not to be in the sequel, because of Nintendo's The Switch's activity regarding it. And, of course, I'd love to see it, as I really like Sunshine. Sadly, a lot of my favorite Mario enemies didn't make it into Odyssey. Bloopers, Spikes, normal Wigglers, Dry Bones, and while yes, Parabones got into Odyssey, no normal Dry Bones for some reason. Which is weird because they could have been used for some pretty interesting puzzles, by making it so that you can crumble on command. Bloopers could add an interesting parallel to Cheep Cheats where they're faster but harder to control. Spikes could be similar to Hammer Bros where they shoot a projectile that can break blocks, but the Spike Ball can travel a lot further but is a lot slower. They could also make it so that Paragoombas and Parabones don't have any flight limit, as it's just really annoying. There are many more enemies that they could add, but those are the main ones that I want. I'd love for nearly every boss to be a new one, maybe except for the Brutals. Yes, that means a new Bowser boss fight, not that the Bowser boss fight is bad, it's one of my favorite bosses in any Mario game, I just love to see something new like in Galaxy 2. They can bring back classic bosses like PD Piranha for a possible Delfino Plaza Kingdom, maybe even the Mummy Pokey from New Super Mario Bros. DS for the Canyon Kingdom, and a few more like King Bob-omb or one of my favorite Mario bosses, Motley Boss Blob. That might be a pipe dream, but this is my wish list at the end of the day. If there's going to be an Odyssey 2, there's 100% going to be more costumes. What exactly would they choose? Well, I'd really love to see 2 costumes from Mario Kart Tour that are already in Mario Odyssey, being his Halloween and SNES outfit. They should also put a Fire and Ice Mario outfit in the game, as I feel that those were no-brainers, but weren't in the original for some reason. I'd also like to see all his Smash outfits in the game. His blue and pink one, Trans Riot, his gray one, and green and brown one. They could also possibly put Raccoon Mario, Cape Mario, Propeller Mario, and Rainbow Mario to reference even more power-ups. They could also put Silver Mario in the game since we already got Gold Mario. Cosmic Mario would also be a cool addition, referencing the Cosmic clone from Mario Galaxy, and maybe you could just straight up play as Luigi, that'd be really cool. Overall, they have a ton of things they could do for costumes. Like in New Super Mario Bros. U, which is the best one, there can be different multiplayer minigames, like allowing you to play the Bound Bowl or Volleyball minigames in multiplayer. Maybe even the RC car races too. Koopa Freerunning could also have a multiplayer mode where 2 racers have to race each other. There could also be brand new ones too, like maybe a mode where you have to pick a kingdom and capture 5 different enemies before your opponent can, or where you have to race through a Gushin obstacle course, or do the coin challenge mode from New Super Mario Bros. U, but make it so it's Odyssey. These game modes could add more content to the game and make the game more replayable as a whole. Mario Odyssey has 2 main problems in my opinion. The fact that there's just too many moons, and that the platforming sections just feel way too artificial, most of them just consisting of generic video game blocks, which on paper doesn't sound so bad, but in practice just makes them feel fake, like they were made in a lab. So one of the main things that I want fixed from the original is just for there to be more themed platforming sections, like one in a forest where a giant wiggler is chasing you, or a volcano where you have to jump across falling meteors. More stuff like that would just make the world feel much more immersive, and I'd really love that. Odyssey has a lot of moons, over 1,000 of them, which is just kind of absurd. Like, there's so many moons where it's just like, oh wow, there's one on a pile of rocks, which just brings me out of the world, as moons are literally worthless in the game. They're so worthless that they have to give you 3 for beating bosses. The game is saying that jumping on a tree and finding a hidden moon takes the same amount of effort as doing the stupid volleyball game, or doing a tough as nails platforming section. It just makes no sense. My idea to fix this is just do what other collectathons do, where there are multiple collectibles. There could be blue coins like in Sunshine, red coins like in 64, maybe green stars like in Galaxy 2 and 3D World, maybe even the obscure silver stars from Galaxy 2. Then bring back the purple coins and then give one each set number of importance, which I did in this graph here. Purple coins are the least valuable, then the red, then the blue, then the silver stars, then the green stars, then the main collectible, moons, stars, shines, whatever. This can make it so that the main valuable doesn't feel like a worthless pile of Sonic Forces copies, and it's definitely something the game needs. You know how there was a dog in the first game? Well, the next one needs more kitties. There we go, that's what I want to see from Mario Odyssey 2. Tell me what you'd like to see in the comments below. And, only this amount of people are subscribed to me, so, it'd be really helpful if you'd subscribe to me. Please subscribe. Anywho, until next time, I'm One Nutty Girl. Bye bye.